Hi guys, welcome back to Rts Share Tea, where respiratory therapists live out loud. With me, your host, Linda Fry, the Asthma Lady. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to anyone new. And I'm super excited for today's episode because we are celebrating our 2nd year anniversary. Okay, I got some sound effects for you guys today. So don't get annoyed if I'm just pressing buttons or if I forget that I have sound effects. So yes, so we are super excited to celebrate our 2nd year anniversary. In today's episode, we are talking about, we're piggybacking off the previous episode, which is talking about success partners. So we started to talk about 4th quarter wins, and then we were talking about staying focused and achieving our goals. And now we are talking about different types of success partners, right? Which help us stay focused on our goal. So that this balloon is getting on my nerves because my hair is big, but it's also just reminding you guys that this is Rts Share Tea 2nd year anniversary. So just wanted to say to you guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for listening and just sharing and just being united with me in fighting against asthma disparities. I started the podcast in 2021 while I was on maternity leave, and I did a presentation called How to Be a Happier Respiratory Therapist and Take Control of Your Career for Respiratory Care Week 2021. Happy Respiratory Care Week, by the way, to all my RTs. Keep being amazing. All right, guys. So yes, to those of you that have had a respiratory therapist take care of you, give them a shout out and show them some love. Yes. Okay. They are the reason why you're breathing well and possibly alive. Okay. So give them their props. Okay. So yes, I did that presentation in 2021, and I was expecting as a no-name speaker. I wasn't like well known or anything like that. Maybe like 50 people. And I was like, yeah, that will be a successful participant rate. And I ended up getting 850 respiratory therapists. I could not believe it. And so the tone that I received on that day was that, of course, we were going through burnout and just going through a lot in the medical field, in the profession, especially as respiratory therapists, and just the tone of people feeling lost. And I think the presentation offered a positive spin, positive perspective on what we do and just how to take control of our career where we're not floating around like a plastic bag in the wind, right? So yeah, so hence this gave birth to the Rts Share Tea podcast, where I am sharing the tea with you guys and bringing other respiratory therapists to share the tea. You know what I'm saying? So just giving the inside scoop. And yeah, and here we are 2 years later. So I'm so proud of what this podcast has become and all the connections that I have made through this podcast. So thank you again. So much more to come, and we are growing together. Yes. All right, guys. So let's start talking about success partners and what a success partner is. Let me put my phone on vibrate right now because I don't want anybody interrupting me. Okay, so the success partner. So I started to speak about success partner in the last episode when we were talking about staying focused and achieving your goals, reaching the finish line, and possibly beyond that. So keeping momentum and moving further along, right? So in that list, I mentioned a success partner, and I thought other people were chiming in on just, what they do in response, what they do, how to stay focused on their goals. And so I wanted to speak further on success partners and the different types of ways that they come. Okay, so I wrote down a few things just to jog my memory on a few success partners. And we do have success partners that just come in our life, that we are fortunate to have in our lives, and there are some that you pay, right, to help you get to the next step. And so we're gonna go over that. Okay, so one of my success partners is my mentor, right? My mentor who is becoming my friend. So Ellen, hi Ellen. So yes, she was my professor when I went to grad school. And I'm sorry, I said grad school. She was my professor in the respiratory program, and she has been my mentor throughout my whole career. And I really value this relationship. And so she just always makes herself accessible, and vice versa. So we have a good relationship, and she wants to see me win. And so mentors are usually somebody that is ahead of you, and usually usually they're in the position of where you want to be in life. So you look to them for guidance in your career or your life in general. So that is a great success partner. And it helps you to just keep you in line, because you don't want to let down your mentor. So once you guys start speaking, and the mentor is aware of where you want to be and how serious you are, this does activate putting you in motion. And so that's why they classify as success partners. Okay, yes. Now we have accountability partner. Okay, accountability partner is a little different. They also are success partners, but it doesn't necessarily have to be someone that is ahead or that is doing. Accountability partner can just be someone that checks in on you, such as a peer, or and it doesn't have to be someone that you know for a long time. They can just know the goal. And once again, they want to see you win, and then possibly you can also be an accountability partner for them, because maybe they're doing something similar. Maybe they're doing the same things. So you guys are usually accountability partners for one another. So usually it's a two-way street, not a one-way. All right. So yeah, so you check in on one another, success partner. Okay. Then you have, if you run a business, if you have, any type of business, you might have a business partner. So that can be your success partner. Hopefully, right? So it's someone that has a common interest in the business and that's working with you. So that can be a form of a success partner, because they are too invested in the business. And so they want to see you do well, because ultimately it means they are doing well. So that is a success partner. And yes, success partner. Okay. Oh, and then we can't forget about study groups. So this is a form of success partnerships for those that are in school, right? So not just talking about work, but also talking about higher education. If you're in school and you guys, if you're struggling, but you just need that extra help, a study group, right? So everyone is checking in on one another. Everybody wants to get good grades and just helping each other out. So that is an example of a success partnerships in relations to outside of work, so for school, they exist too. So I thought that was a good one that I was thinking about. And when I was in school, I was in study groups. So they did help me a lot, because sometimes I couldn't just read it. I also had to say it and then explain it back to somebody. So it's good to be able to do that within a study group. And the ones that I love, and I said that in the last episode, if you have a success partner that is right by your side, aka a spouse, a family member, a brother, sister, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, you are rich, because you're just, they just want to see you win, and they're just available to you. So they're in your circle, easy to get to. So yes, they are a part of your success. You're part of your success partnerships. So that can be included, right? And then we met, and we could put that in the supportive friend. The supportive friend gets rolled into that one too. So someone, and I call that just being rich, if you have access to that and you don't have to pay for it. And now, speaking of having to pay for it, now you have success partners that you pay for, and that can be like a life coach. You know what I'm saying? So different types of coaches that you pay to help guide you get to the next place that you want to be. So get you from I always say, not even from A to Z, just A to A.1, A.2, A.3, and then get to B, because you want to make sure you're hitting all those important milestones. You're getting there naturally and then flying off. So yes, so you do have success partners that you pay. So I would count that as, and you can enroll in that. You can include like a fitness coach, a fitness trainer. They want to see you succeed, and they're holding you accountable. You've invested in that. So things like that, you roll into the paid accountability / success partnership brackets. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it that I've included. You also have things like online communities. They can be a form of a success partnerships, because an online community, like your tribe that you've created. So I have like a Weezer tribe for those that provide asthma education to those in the community. So they support me in everything that I do. So anything like that. And let me see, did I mention, I said online communities, and yeah, I think that's about it. So let me know if I missed any other success partnerships. If I'm missing anything, please chime in. All right. So yes, guys, we are here every Wednesday on most podcast platforms, and we are on YouTube on Thursdays. All right, guys. So there's so much more to come as we are wrapping up the year, but once again, year 2, we made it. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Once again, we have more guest co-hosts lining up, so much more to come. Happy Respiratory Care Week. Once again, I'm about to fly. I'm going to be on vacation, and then I'm going to be in Nashville, Tennessee for the AARC Congress 2023. So for those of you that are going to be out there, come see me. I'm going to be in a few locations, super busy, November 5th to the 8th. Okay, so I will double check that date. But yes, all right, guys, see you next week. Thank you. Bye.